What's up guys, Tyler, welcome back to a brand new video. And happy 30th anniversary to the Mask. So this will be my 30th anniversary Mask special. So as always, let's get into it. So, growing up, I watched this movie plenty of times when I was a kid. And this is actually the first movie I watched with Jim Carrey in it. This is actually my introduction to Jim Carrey's movies. Right after Batman Forever. Because the first movie I saw him in was Batman Forever. Then after that, I watched this probably a few years later, and then the standard stuff like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, stuff like that. Liar Liar, Bruce Almighty. Ironically, the one Jim Carrey movie I haven't really seen is Dumb and Dumber and the sequel. Ironically, so I'll probably check those out later. But a bunch of stuff from the Mask. First off, I want to show you guys this cool shirt. This is double-sided, so it's pretty cool. This is what the front looks like. And here's the back. Back looks pretty cool. It's got the logo on there. So that is pretty cool. And I'll start showing you guys the merch right now. So first off, I want to show these real quick. Here are the trading cards, and I will do a video about these later. I'll do a separate video on these where I show off the cards. But here's trading cards himself with the wrapper. This is the base set. Here are the chase cards right here. The Tech Chrome cards, which are really cool. Got a nice shiny glare to it. Really cool foil. Here's one of the promo cards right here. Like I said, I'll do a video on these much later. And here's the DVD. This one came out a few years later. Maybe 8 years later after the movie came out. But I wanted to get this version in particular because this one has special features. So you guys know I love me some special features. So can't wait to dive into all this. So there's the disc. I really love how it has green around the DVD. That's pretty cool. It's basically a green DVD case. You take the artwork off and everything. It's just green, so I do like that. And of course, let's talk about the foil. The DVD is a foil cover, which is pretty cool. Very rare nowadays, unless they do like special collector's editions. But I'm glad I got this because this is just really cool. The back isn't full still. So here's the disc, and then this is promoting the new movie, Selling the Mask. Isn't good as the original, but I will admit the DVD to Selling the Mask is pretty cool too because that's also a full cover. So this, without a doubt, is one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. It's probably in my top 5. So, love this. Can't wait to dive into all the special features in the film. Next up, we have the soundtrack CD right here. This is one of my favorite soundtracks growing up. Cuban Pete with a bunch of other songs. Got a nice little artwork in here. I know that they made an animated series to The Mask. For some reason, they made cartoons for a lot of movies back then, even Back to the Future. I always thought that was kind of interesting. But they never got the actors that played the parts from the movie. I thought that was kind of weird. I know they made Ace Ventura cartoon. They even did a crossover with The Mask, which I thought that was very interesting. Here we have the score by Randy Edelman. This is one of my favorite scores. Very unique. And to be honest, I didn't even know that The Mask was a comic book character until way later. I thought it was just a movie. I found out it was a comic book character, and this movie actually isn't comic accurate. The character is actually supposed to be much darker. So it would be interesting if they made a comic accurate movie or series, something like that. But regardless of that, I still love this movie. And here you have the comics right here. They made 2 of them. Here's issue 1. And here's issue number 2. Last but certainly not least, film program. This is an interesting film program. It's basically kind of like a magazine. So I try to look everywhere for like a film program. It's not like your typical program. So still gonna go through all of this. There's a lot of pages in here. So it's like a magazine. So I always loved this image growing up. And this movie was also my introduction to Cameron Diaz. That's the first time I've seen her. But the first time I heard of her was in Shrek. So technically that was my introduction to her. But in terms of seeing her, it was The Mask. So, and her introduction scene was one of the best introduction scenes, in my opinion, where you hear that nice, sexy saxophone playing. They always do that with women in movies, where a hot woman walks into a scene, they have the saxophone playing, which I think is a great move on people for movies. It's a smart move. I really liked the dog Milo in the film. The part when he was grabbing the keys. Thought that was hilarious. Like, give him the keys, give him the keys. And when he's trying to break Stanley Ipkiss out, he said, "No, not the cheese, the keys." I thought that was hilarious. Of course, Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, it's hilarious. I wish he would do like a full-on sequel to this movie one day, but if not, I'm glad we still got this film. And I don't know, some of the masks I thought it was okay. It just wasn't as good as the first one. I don't know why. Because they try to make sequels, or not even sequels, it's like a standalone sequel. I'm not a fan of standalone sequels. In my opinion, I think some of them are a waste. It just really depends. So, a lot of cool stuff in here. That's, I think, promoting the anime series right there. They had some of those images in the trading cards, and here's promotional stuff, even the shirt I have right here, which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here. I think even, the game back then. I always love that image of Jim Carrey holding the mask. And of course, that one right there in the yellow suit. There's the back, which I think looks really cool. So, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.